It is a fact that my father was shot last night. He was shot in the Russell Heights area of Balaclava in St. Elizabeth. I received a phone call from my smaller brother, Dr. Dwayne Spencer, at about 8:30 yesterday evening, indicating that Dad was on his way to the hospital. Upon reaching the Black River Hospital, I got the chance to talk with him. He indicated to me that he was leaving his business place, and upon reaching to his home in Russell Heights, he was opening the grill to get inside his house. A masked gunman approached him from the side of the house, uttered an expletive, and immediately opened fire on him. He is the holder of a firearm. He's a licensed firearm holder, so he started to defend himself by firing back shots. My other smaller brother, who is about 14 years old, he was seeing what was happening. He was in the car, so he had no alternative. He had to go underneath Daddy's car to protect himself, and he stayed there until the shots stopped firing. When the gunman shot my father and he started to defend himself, I think they were taken by surprise. Probably they did not know that he was the holder of a firearm. So when he returned fire, they ran in surprise. It is just a miracle, and it is just the hands of God that Daddy is alive today. The shot that the gunman fired, it hit his belt buckle. The shot exploded and basically ricocheted and entered and exited the top part of his belly. Medical experts are indicating that if it was an inch above, an inch below, to the left or to the right, it could have gone through and hit his spine and damaged some serious organs below his belly button. The crime situation in Jamaica is out of hand. Nobody is safe. I mean, St. Elizabeth is normally a safe parish. And in particular, Balaclava in particular, in recent times we are hearing about a number of break-ins. One of the frightening things about the situation, however, is that at that early time when everything was happening, Daddy was able to call the Balaclava police station, and he indicated to me that the number rang without an answer. He proceeded to call 119, and the amount of time that the lady was taking to process him, it was just ridiculous. I mean, persons who know that terrain, if the Balaclava police had answered their phone, or if the processing of 119 was done a little quicker, those criminals could have been caught. So I want to say that, you know, everybody's talking about fighting crime, and the police is asking persons to give information to them. But when you get this information, you can't be scampering around. You have to have effective measures in place that you can respond. The response rate to calls and to persons reporting criminal activities is just too slow. And that is one of the situations in which we are going to have to deal with. I hear all sorts of pronouncement about what we are going to do to fix the crime problem. And I'm not hearing much talk about the gun. The problem is with the gun. The murders that we are here taking place, we're not hearing that persons are being stabbed. We have a few cases of that. We're not hearing that a man licking a man with a bottle over them head. We are hearing that people are being shot and killed. And unless we deal with the gun situation, we're not serious about fighting crime. We have to put things in place to plug the hole in which the guns are coming into the country. And at the same time, to get rid and to get a hold of the guns that are presently inside of the country. So we have to move swiftly now to increase the penalties as it relates to gun-related crimes, and plug the holes, and also to get the guns that are there now. We have to place some emphasis right there. I just want to finally say that I believe also with the state of emergency taking place in St. James, a number of the criminals are now moving out of the parish into areas such as St. Elizabeth. So the police officers are going to have to be more vigilant in terms of some of these parishes which are normally quiet. So I just want to say that on behalf of the family, I want to thank all the persons who expressed their concern. And I just want to say that this monster of crime, it is affecting everyone. And we all have to fight this. It can't It can't be left up to the political parties, it can't be left to the police alone, it can't be left to the JDF. All of us, we have to come together because we have a set of criminals out there. They have no respect for law and no respect for human life. And we have to deal with it now as citizens and now as a country. And don't believe that it can't happen to you. I never knew that it would have come right at my doorstep. So I want to thank everybody who expressed concern. And just to say that Daddy was released from the hospital last night in stable condition, but it's a very frightening situation. The news report could have been different this morning because, as I said, it's just a miracle. It's the grace of God that the shot hit the belt buckle and ricocheted and did not penetrate the flesh to cause any serious damage.